It's me again. It's been a long time since I've done a video. Really, I don't. I don't know. I know I need to be more regular with my videos, and I know I need to really concentrate on, my channel, the things I want to say, and what I want to talk about. Right now, I don't feel too good. I got a head cold. I started the morning out very frustrated, very, very frustrated. And there's just so much rolling around in my brain right now. And, I just figured I better get it out. So here I am. What's been going on? Well, I'm working 2 jobs now. I'm working 2 jobs, and I started a business. So I'm always in need of a nap. Always in need of a nap. What else has happened? What had me so frustrated today was, I've been working in the human services field now for over 20 years. I think it's about, 26 years or something. And I'm just so frustrated right now. I'm really frustrated. I just feel like, I don't even know. I want to be able to have my time to myself. At this point in my life, I'm almost 50, and I'm very frustrated. I'm very, very frustrated. And this is where the business comes in, And, it's hard, working 2 jobs and then trying to carve out time to work on my own project, and not have things fall through the crack. It's very hard. It's very time intensive. And, sometimes I'm just tired, And then, the thing that's frustrating me so much right now is so much extra drama that goes along in the human service field. And, when I was younger, I had a good time with it. I could do all kind of stuff with it. That was part of the excitement. But right now I'm tired. And right now it's like, okay, go away. Shh, be quiet. Stop. That's how I feel. Like, stop it. And it's not even the clients, yo. It's not even the clients. That's the whole point. It's not even the clients. That's the thing. And I'm just really frustrated. I'm just really too through. For real. I'm just like, you know what, y'all? Oh, goodness. And so I let my nerves get riled up. And then I got this head cold that's really hurting me. And my head hurts and I'm all stuffed up. And here's an alarm. That's an alarm for when I go to my other job, which I don't have to go today. So, anyway, my other job, it's only 13 hours a week. And really it's a labor of love. That's the way I look at it. I really like it. And I like it because, well, it's the shelter, it's the DV shelter I was in 8 years ago. Yeah, so now I get to be there and encourage the ladies and speak life to them. And that's why I say it's a labor of love, And a lot of things have changed, we're talking 8 years ago. So a lot of things have changed in that realm, a lot of ways of thinking and the way they situate things is very different. Now people can work. People can have overnight visits and all kinds of stuff that wasn't available when I was there, So, I mean, I had to get comfortable. Oh, good. So it's good to see that. It really is. It's good to see that. It is. And it's been a surreal experience being there after 8 years. And, you know, it's almost like every corner of that place has a memory. You know, I remember, sometimes it's almost like I remember the ladies I was there with. I remember the staff. I remember so many things. Sometimes the memories come flooding back, you know, and it's been a surreal experience. It really has. There was one time I was coming down the stairs, you know, it's a very big house. And I was coming down the stairs and it was like I had a flashback, you know. It was like I had a flashback. And I remembered my cats. They're like kids. They do stuff when you're busy, right? They're funny. Those my girls. But I remembered walking down that same stairwell, you know, and it's just a labor of love. It really is. I really feel honored, and I really feel like God has brought me full circle, all the way around. So, you know, I don't know. I'm just so frustrated with this other group home. It's not a group home, but they act like a group home. And right now, you know, I just want to do something else with my time and my life. You know, that's basically where I'm at, you know. And so it's frustrating. It's frustrating. But anyway, I just have to keep plugging away, I guess. Another interesting thing that's happened, because of the rise of social media, okay, and if anybody knows me, they know that I'm a social media junkie, you know. I'm on Google Plus, Instagram. I don't really mess with Instagram too much now, but I used to. You know, I still have an Instagram account. Twitter, I love my Twitter. Facebook, you know. I was trying to mess around with that Tumblr, but, you know, there's only so much you can do in a day. So, I even think I have a LinkedIn page somewhere floating around. So, I'm into the social media. You know, I think it's the most amazing thing. You know, I love my YouTube, all of that good stuff, right? Well, here we go. A few months ago, my high school sweetheart contacted me on Facebook. Yeah. Now, this isn't the first time somebody from high school has contacted me. I do have a buddy on there from high school. I also have some buddies on there from the time I was a wee little girl, growing up in the mean streets of Roxbury. We were little girls running around and everything. So I have friends from way back on Facebook, and it's something, you know. For me, it's like they knew me before I was me, and that's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? They knew me when I was the quiet, timid, you know, little girl. You know what I mean? They knew me before I was me, you know, and they loved me then. So I don't even know. It's just, it's something. And then I've had, you know, people that couldn't stand me back in the day. All of a sudden they want to be my Facebook buddy. No! You couldn't stand me 30 years ago. Why do you want to be on my timeline? Go away. Oh, for real? Go away. I don't care. Go away. Oh, Lord have mercy. But anyway, so in high school, I had 3 boyfriends. This one, he was significant. He was significant. He was my boyfriend around the time that my mom got really sick. And so therefore he's very comedic. You know, he's always been a funny guy. So I remember, you know, that was such a hard time for me that, you know, he was like, he made me laugh. You know, he made me laugh. And that's pretty much what, you know, he was like that comfort, that comfort. He made me laugh, and he kept me being a teenager. You know, because, you know, my mom was sick. She had brain cancer, and so many things was going on that, you know, I had to grow up really fast. And I had a lot of issues going on, where I was going to live, what was going to happen to me, this. And so with this guy, you know, we went to movies, we listened to the music, you know, we got to hang out, and I got to be a teenager. I didn't have to worry about, you know, my mom's dying. You know, the chemotherapy didn't work. And all those very serious things that I had to deal with. When I was around him, I didn't have to deal with that. I didn't have to think about that. He used to make me laugh, you know, and tell me I was pretty. And all little things, really, but they weren't at the time. You know, to be 17 years old. And those were big things. So now, here he goes. But what had happened was, why we ended up breaking up, and I remember this, he ended up getting a girl pregnant. Yeah, he had a baby on me. He ended up getting some girl pregnant, and I guess that's who he was going to be with. And in my time, you know, people got pregnant in high school. People got pregnant. It wasn't so much of a big deal. You know, I mean, I was in an urban high school. Our high school had a daycare program and all kind of stuff. So it wasn't necessarily a big deal, you know. And I remember, you know, I was so naive. I was so naive that I still wanted to be friends. And he said no. He said no. And we went our separate ways, you know. And from that point, you know, my life went downhill in a lot of respects. My mom died. You know, I had these issues with my siblings. And just things was just really like a whirlwind. And I ended up living with an older gentleman. I ended up meeting and being involved with a guy who was like 10 years older than me. And, you know, I look back at that and I think about, really to me, that was safety. I was looking for safety. I was looking for stability. I was looking for a rock, so to speak. And, you know, that relationship lasted about 5 years. About 5 years. And what had happened was, I grew up. I wasn't that little girl. You know, this fellow, he wanted me to stay this little girl. This young, what he used to call me, he used to say young, dumb, and full of cum. That's what he used to tell me. Yeah, he was a prize. But that's what he used to say. And eventually I grew up. You know, and the woman that was coming was not the same as a little girl. You know, the woman that was coming had a voice. The woman that was coming had things that needed to come forth in the world. So we broke up. We broke up. And that was many moons ago. So now, dealing with this 30-year-old flame, it's been very interesting to me, you know. At first, I was very hesitant. Because I'm not that same girl. I'm not. I mean, part of me, you know what? Here it is. Part of me is always going to be that girl. You know, part of me is always going to be the little shy, mischievous girl. But at the same time, you know, I've gone through so much. In these 30 years. I've lost people. I've lost all kinds of things. I've lost myself a few times. What? Oh, wow. You know, so, you know, I mean, when the question came, you know, it was kind of like, well, who are you looking to see? You know, because I don't even know how to go back to that girl. I don't know how to get back there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, you know, because I just don't know how. That was 30 years ago. Is that who you're looking to see? You know, I don't know how to get back to her. I don't know if I want to. I love the woman I am. Because I fought to become her. And it's taken me every one of these experiences. It's taken me every one of the tears. It's taken me every one of the lonely times and the dark days. It's taken me each and every one of those to be who I am. You know, and I fought to become her. So that little 17-year-old girl, is she still there? I don't know. I don't know. You know, but we've been talking for a while. And, you know, it just occurred to me to be his friend. And, once I did that, once I, you know, put that in my mind, just be a friend, it was good, you know, because I have to, and I said to him, I have to learn the man that you are, you know, because it's been 30 years, you know, he's grandpa now, you know, and so, you know, it's interesting. It's really interesting. For me too, though, there's a level of comfort. You know, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you already know me. You know what I mean? The basic me. You know me. But there's a lot that I feel like I have to explain, that I have to fill him in on. You know, there's a lot. You know, I mean, I think I explained my marriage. I even hipped him to my video. But there's a lot, you know. There's a lot. And I don't know if he can handle it. You know, I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. But, you know, for now we're friends. And the beautiful thing about it is he remembers. And the funny part is, you know, I've been a gypsy. Out of 46 years, I think I've been a gypsy for about 30 of them. You know, it was nothing for me to pack up and go somewhere. No, it really wasn't. That's why I'm surprised I'm still here, because I would have been, look, in my younger days, listen, time to go. But he's always stayed. Same house, same street. He knows the same people. You know, he remembers. And that feels good. He remembers what I've forgotten. And so, he remembers what I've forgotten about myself too. So anyway, so that's that whole point. So, I don't know where this is going to lead. I don't know. Maybe we'll be each other's memory. I don't know what that's going to be. You know, we'll see. We'll see. But I wanted to get that out just because that's what's going on in my life these days. And stay tuned. Stay tuned, everybody. So, that's it. That's all I got to talk about right now. I got a headache. This head cold is and, you know, really, I think I let myself get too upset this morning. I was really upset this morning. Because this job was calling me at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, man, please, go away. Stop. Oh, wow. I was really perturbed this morning. I really was. My whole thing was, I can't be sick in peace. You know, I'm sick. Really nasty head cold. Like a lot of, probably my sinuses, like pressure and just, oh my goodness. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. I got to breathe through my mouth. It's not feeling too good. And I just didn't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. Look, detox, group home, whoever you is, go away. That was the page I was on this morning. And I got really worked up about it. I really did. I got worked up about it, bro. I really did. It's like, man, please, go away. You people stop. And my coworkers are calling me up for some crazy stuff. And it's like, oh, wow. Seriously? I don't know, boo. All right, well, that's my news. Another day in the life of a black girl. Another day. So, stay tuned, everybody. And so it goes.